Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. To Medium FAUZIAH. Today my group want to do a presentation for set 2. So my group consists of 3 members, which is the first one is me, Muhammad FAIZ RAMLAN, and the second one is IRDINA binti Muhammad Hid, and the third one is NARAVIN, anak lelaki RAVI. So we move forward. So this is the question for the presentation of my group. So they are divided for 2 table. One is table 1 and the second one is table 2. So for table 1, I will give the answer. For table 2, IRDINA and NARAVIN who will share the answer. So for the table 1, I will give the answer. So we can look at the graph, the line graph. So they have 3 section of annual sales of Sunspot Sendirian Berhad, which is the first line is for 2009, and the second line is for 2010, and the last one is for 2011. The line graph shows the annual sales of Spot Sendirian Berhad from 2009 to 2011. In 2009, the annual sales maintained a steady number at 2,000 from January to December. In early 2010, there was a sudden increase, sales rising from 4,000 in January to 5,000 in February. This was followed by a drop in March to 4,500. However, the sale increased to 5,500 in April before declining steadily for the next 2 months, reaching an annual low of 3,500 in June. From June to September, sales went up and down widely and recovered from 3,500 in June to 5,000 in September. After the September, sale fell to a low of 3,500 in December. For the last year, in 2011, the sales started at 3,000 before there was a small decrease in 2,000 in February. In March and April, sale rose a little bit, remained steady to 2,500. The sales were consistently above 2,500 started from April, rising sharply to a peak of 8,000 in August. However, during the next 4 months until in the end of the year, sales used remain fairly unchanged. So we can see the difference between sales in 2009 to 2011. They have the reason on the second table that will be presented by IRDINA and NARAVIN. So we can move forward to IRDINA. Thank you.
This table shows information about the sale number of sport item in 2011. There have 4 sport items, which are sport shoes, racket, clothing and protective equipment. At the graph bar show 4 color. The blue color refer to sport shoes, the orange refer to racket, grey refer to clothing, and the last one, so orange refer to protective equipment. According to the graph bar, there are sale of sport item in 2011. Racket got higher sale at first quarter for sale of sport item, which is 3,000 item, more than sport shoes and sport clothing. Although sport shoes and sport clothing similarly get lower sale of the sport item, which is 2,000 at first quarter in 2011. protective equipment should increase the number sale of protective equipment to 2,500 to go up. Similarly, racket. At the second quarter, the number sale of sports shoes get increased quickly from 2,000 at first quarter, and at second quarter get 7,000 items, which is 5,000 items will grow up sharply from second quarter to third quarter. Besides that, at the third quarter, sports shoes get higher sale of item than other sport item, which is protective equipment get increased sale slowly, only 1,000 item at third quarter. Although sports shoes get 40,000 item of sale in 2011. Therefore, the low sale of sport item in fourth quarter are sport clothing and protective equipment. In conclusion, sport shoes is the top sale of sport item in 2011, then racket, sport clothing and protective equipment. Sport shoes get the highest sale in 2011 at 40,000 item. Racket, sport clothing and protective equipment should increase their sale of item to get highest sale of item. The customer will choose sport shoes because people usually sport shoes in daily use to go jogging and do activity.
A very good morning to Madam FAUZIAH and my friends. I am NARAVIN. Today I would like to present my graph of sales of sports items in 2011. In first quarter, rackets are the most item sales than other item, which is 3,000 unit, because racket is the most needed equipment in the sports. Okay. In a second quarter, okay, sports shoes increase, which is from 2,000 to 7,000 units. The sports shoes sales increase 5,000 units. The protective equipment intake the same because it is not that much important. Sports shoes is the majority sales in the second quarter. Okay, in the third quarter, okay, all the sport item sales increase. Sports shoes increase 7,000 units. Racket increase 2,000 units. Sport clothing increase 11,000, and protective equipment increase 500 units. The most item sales in this quarter is sports shoes, which is 14,000. Okay, in fourth quarter, protective equipment, sports clothing and sports shoes remain the same. Rackets increase 2,000 units. The highest sales in the quarter is sports shoes. Okay. In a conclusion, sports shoes are the most important than the other item in sports, because the sports shoes continuously increase during the quarters. Okay, that is my presentation. Thank you, teachers and my friends.